Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Europa Universalis 3 A.E.I.O.U. Alright, so we're still at war with the United Provinces, Venice, Genoa, Ragusa, and the Papal State. In an attempt to vassalize Ragusa. Alright, so let's go ahead and start increasing the sizes of our armies. Alright, French army, come down to the capital. Austrian army, go take their place for now. Okay, so the third army is over here. You go up to Lichi. Alright, so once those three armies are done, we'll consider the other. Who's offering peace? The Pope. No, I'm good. Alright, friend says maybe. Okay, let's ask them for military access. Oh, they said yes. Good. Oh, and Usora is now a core. And let's root out the Calvinists. Okay, where is the fourth army right now? Ah, they're over there. Oh, you know what? They can expand now as well. Alright, Brussels is in my hand. So I guess let's go down to Hainaut. I lost a Battle of Blue. Oh, okay, got it. They attacked my single troop that I was raising. Why would you route through Lewin? There's a massive enemy army sitting there. Why would you do that? Should have just gone through Breda. Alright, now we gotta replace those two that got destroyed. Alright, there's a revolt in Castrioti. United Provinces made peace with Portugal. No, reject their demands. We're not decentralizing. Alright, let's get these ships united with each other. Alright, go up to Lewin. Alright, go over to Ghent. Alright, there we go. The first 4 armies have been upgraded. Wait, I lost my 5th army at some point? When did that happen? A while ago, from the look of it. Oh, lame. Alright, Pomeranian, I guess you're the 5th now. That was my Britannic army. How did that happen? And when did that happen? Well, we're not going back up to 12 armies until I've got army size completed and figured out. 'Cause I'm thinking about taking them up to 40, but I want to make sure that I've got the balance right so that we're not having that one issue where we've got too much cavalry. Oh, let's go ahead and get a dry dock in Ustressen, shipyard in Kurseme, and Maizoji Lutava, and Zemaitija, as well as Ermland. No, we'll negotiate. Don't need to let the Ruthenians revolt. Shipyard in Pilton and Magnesia. I'll revolt in Gelro. Alright, go deal with that Serbian army. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's sail our navy down to Venice. To siege Dubrovnik. Oh, okay, Ragusa. Alright, vassalization time. And let's offer them an alliance. Oh, revolt in Macedonia. Okay, go deal with that. Oh, no. I just didn't have them selected for some reason. Great. Now I gotta change everyone else's numbers back. Okay. I feel so silly right now. Alright, so right now they're in Poltava. Okay, they're the one way out here. Alright, tell you what. You come to Pomorsko. Italian army, you go take their place out in the boondocks here. Oh, there we go. Kiev can support you. Alright, now where is the 6th Army? They're in Ghent. Okay, they're involved in one of the wars. Okay. So once we take care of the 5th Army, this project is done until the war is over. Alright, let's get a dry dock in Antwerp, and a shipyard in Danzig, Sibenik, Friuli, and Ionina. Alright, Ghent is in my hands. Excellent. Well, in that case, you can actually come up to Head-Stitched. We'll have the Serbian army take your place in the war. Go down to Bruges, Serbian army. Okay. So in that case, where's the 7th army? They're in Split, right? Yes, they are. So they're busy. Alright, let's change the Polish army back to the 9th. Let's get the Austrian back to the tent. What is Genoa offering? No. Why would I end the vassalization of Holstein? Alright, we've got a revolt in Brorozan and Bari, and we've taken Split. Which means the 7th Army is no longer involved in the war. You can come up to the capital. French Army... Go to Venice. Alright, Greek Army, go deal with the rebels in Baden. Venice has colonies in the New World. Got it. And Genoa has some Sardinia. Okay. Colonial Ventures, invest in the naval force. Alright, let's go ahead and get a dry dock in Gelra, and then a shipyard in Kerkira. What's my current naval limit? 100... 100. And we're at 110. Okay, cool. Alright, revolts in Danzig and Pint. Okay. Alright, you come down to Danzig. And you're gonna go to Pinsk anyway. Okay, cool. What is Venice offering? White peace. Not today. Alright, we've taken Liguria. Let's go over to Puente. Oh, which the game wants me to blockade. Oh, no, but I'm controlling the Gulf of Venice right now. So there we go. Alright, Grand Shipyard to Chalcidiki. Financial disaster? Why? Right, now there's a revolt in Kiev, which is where my army is heading anyway. Alright, Bruges is in my hands, now go to Flanders. Okay, we've got a core on Krajina. Nice. Alright, let's get a grand shipyard in Thessalia. Oh wow, we're all the way down to 25.7 infamy now. Nice. Alright, they're in place, and they're in place. Let's take care of these 3 armies then. Alright, let's get a grand shipyard in Veneto and one in Friesland. Do I want to build naval arsenals or not? On the one hand, more affordable, bigger, scary navy. On the other hand, local revolt risk. But on the other hand, building ships faster. You know what? Yeah, let's build naval arsenals. Pomorsko. Oh, Pope, just because I've been busy with other things doesn't mean I'm not coming for you. You know what, Alpine Army? Go deal with the Pope. Alright, we're gaining control in Touraine. Alright, we've taken Flanders. United Provinces are in charge of the war, right? Right. Oh, we're gonna have to upgrade the Navy again. So that they can actually support the new armies. Alright, well that's not that big of a deal. Alright, gaining control in Roxka. I mean, I was thinking about trying to sail armies over to the other United... Alright, is this a crash, or does my mouse need to be charged? Looks like my mouse needs to be charged. Really annoying that my keyboard and my mouse are like the old USB and not USB-C. Like, I have the one cord that like goes between them. Being able to plug into just about anything. But it's so hard to find a decent mouse. Like, there are so few decent options for like the thumball mouse. But those are so much less stress on my arm. And so much more space efficient. I don't know, I feel like my thumb does way better pinpointing than my wrist and arm would. Alright, you guys all gather there. You guys all gather there. And then you guys all gather there. Alright, so that's 7 of our 12 armies upgraded. So Burgundian army would be next. They're in Macedonia. Alright. Well, you can switch with the Ruthenian army. They'll come down to Greece. Alright, where's the 9th army? Constance, the Polish army. You know what? You go ahead, go up here, switch with the Pomeranian army. We'll come down to your neighborhood. So then the 10th army would be next. They're in Danzig. Oh, they're right there. Well then why don't you come to Moscow, and then we'll send the Britannic army up to Pilton. Alright, root out the Calvinists. Alright. I was already able to build road network. What do you mean we can now build road network? Alright, let's get a shipyard in Ustressen, a grand shipyard in Girocaster, a naval arsenal in Vorpommern, Interpommern, and Istria. Alright, we found a resource in Het Stitched. Okay, start digging. Alright, we took Wenti. Go up to Pavia. No, not Lombardia. Alright, force the peasants to innovate. Peace offer from Genoa. What are they offering? The Dulcid Puente, which I don't particularly want. Oh, vassalization's too much. I mean, I can make you give up your Sardinian territory, so that's something. Right, well, we're going to keep fighting you for now, but I have an idea of what I want from the peace treaty. Plague? Well, we have to do something. I'll root out the Calvinists, try to negotiate with the Ruthenians. Okay, while the fleet is down here anyway, let's have our Adriatic ports build the additional flights that we need right now. Alright, a revoltant above Turna and Sperdica. Alright. Greek army, go to above Turna. Ruthenian army, go to Serdica. Alright. 3 armies I'm planning on upgrading right now are all in place. Good. No, Pope, we're not going with a white piece. Sorry. Are you ever gonna take Venice, dude? Come on. Ever gonna stop seeing these dumb messages about Calvinism? Probably not. Alright, let's get a shipyard in Gelre and Antwerpen, and then a naval base in Bro-Roazan, Bro-Grenev, and Het Stitched. Oh, and we can change the policies again. We are centralizing further. Ooh, a local pretender in Kursk. Alright, Italian army, you go deal with that. Alright, initiate the repairs in Lwyn. Alright, where is he running to now? Over there? Okay. We vassalized Ragusa already, right? Oh, okay, we did make our alliance. Good. Oh, Brandenburg is the emperor now. Interesting. Alright, there's a revolt in Sibinek. Okay, Ruthenian army, you can go ahead and deal with that. Alright, the Burgundian army is reinforced. As is the Austrian army. Oh, and I never got around to telling the people to recruit for the Polish army. Don't I feel silly? God, how long is Venice gonna hold out? Probably within 12 months. Okay. And Pavia says any day now. Oh, Paille de Nantes is now a core territory. Excellent. We took Flanders. Oh, there's a revolt over there. Go deal with it. Good job. Alright, we took Pavia. Excellent. Let's get a grand shipyard in Mazoji Liutava, and then one in Ermland and Magnesia. Let's get a naval arsenal in Dulcia and Macedonia. Angevin revolt. No, we'll try to negotiate. All these trading booms. Alright, let's get a grand shipyard in Friuli. And now there's a revolt in Friuli and in Biecki. Alright, Burgundian army, go deal with the revolt in Friuli. Alright, Greek army, deal with the revolt in Biecki. Alright, we have blockaded Lazio. No, we haven't. Now it wants us to save Friuli. Okay. Alright, you guys go join the Polish army. Okay, so... Oh, that's right, we still need to renumber the Hungarian and Greek armies. And they're the last ones that need to be upgraded. So the Hungarian army is in Pavia. Oh, they just got done with their job. And the Greek army is in Biecki? Okay. Cool. Alright, so I'll tell you what. You come up to Tyrol, and we'll raise your troops around there. And then you come to the capital, and we'll raise your troops there. Alright, there's a revolt in Bresti. Alright, you go deal with that Austrian army. And we've got unhappy merchants. Okay. Stardom. Alright, I guess Ruthenian army, you can go deal with that. Oh yeah, root out the Calvinists. As always. Alright, all the flights should be done, I think. No, Pope, it's not a white piece right now. Okay, come on. Take Venice already. You're besieging them, along with thousands of other troops, and we've got them blockaded. Alright, you guys all meet up in Bozen. Alright, let's get a grand shipyard in Ionina and Danzig, and then a naval arsenal in Durez. Alright, let's get a Fort 2 in Luen. And then, I guess, a constable in Vlasia. Wait, what? That gives revolt risk? Okay. But then, like, everything after it, well, not everything, but the next two things lower revolt risk. Okay, let's get a constable in Vlasia. Alright, we finally took Lazio. Alright, chase those rebels to Podlachia. Alright, now go to Rome. They still have Venice. Interesting. Alright, let's get a courthouse in Bureseme and Missouri. I'll try to keep forgetting the United Provinces have Lubbock. I need to send someone over there. Polish Army, did you not have a convenient route to Lubbock? Britannic Army, you have a much more convenient route. Go there. Even though you're like twice as far away. Religious liberation against Utrecht. My vassal? Okay, good to know. Alright. No, Venice. It's not a white piece. Okay, Pisa, can you just assault right now? There are 67,000 troops waiting to finish the siege. Just assault, there's a breach. Alright, Hungarian army is done, and Greek army is done. Pope is offering money now. Okay. Alright, Root out the Calvinists. Alright, let's bribe the defenders in Venice. Hopefully we can progress this along. Alright, Austrian army, go deal with the rebels in Danzig. Alright, Serbian army, go take care of the rebels in Lidji. Oh, we now have a court on Srebizha. Cool. Get a court. Oh no, let's get Grand Shipyard in Ostpresen, and Gelra, and Antwerpen, and then naval arsenals in Kerkira and Chalcidiki. And let's switch back to political map mode. No, I don't want you to cede that territory, Genoa. Yeah, see, you're not ready for what I want yet. Alright, we took Rome. Go up to Marca and Contitiana. Alright, looks like we completely... Oh, we don't complete... I keep forgetting about this exclave of theirs. Alright, how goes the siege of Lübeck? Within 12 months. How goes the siege of Venice? Reach. Alright, if it moves, tax it. Alright, we're gaining control in Corzime. Let's get a naval arsenal in Venato, Thessalia, Rowenid, and Friesland. Let's get a courthouse in Colm. No, I don't want to take that away from you, Pope. Sure, there's really not much I can get out of a peace with the Pope. That I'd want, at least. So you know what, Pope? Just concede defeat, and we'll be good with you. There we go. Alright, we're gaining control in Biliski, cool beans. Alright, then let's get a courthouse in Bieki. And then let's call that a day. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Europa Universalis 3, A.E.I.O.U. And I am some guy you've never heard of.